everybody, this is Cecile again, and I hope you are all doing so good, even with the snow we have outside and the spring that is a little bit late. So talking about spring, we'll take care of it today, because I've decided, whatever the weather, let's make it spring now. So today you have a chance to discover how French cuisine, it's not so French anymore, but how French cuisine can be actually so light and very flavorful. It's always flavorful, but even light and flavorful and easy actually. So we'll make something very quickly. I want to make a Jardinière de légumes, which is actually a very traditional spring veggie dish that we usually pair with poached eggs and Hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise. I know that all of you know Hollandaise. I don't need to make you make Hollandaise, which is a nightmare to make. Actually, it's full of butter and everything. Ah, by the way, Hollandaise. I've seen something horrible in, I don't remember if it was a cooking show or a restaurant, but someone was making Hollandaise like actually a béarnaise, which is not the same sauce. Béarnaise is for steaks. Hollandaise is for eggs and asparagus, and Hollandaise doesn't have tarragon and vinegar. Okay, forget about that. Anyway, so today, instead of Hollandaise, we'll make a foam. You guys maybe know what a foam is. It's actually, it's not like a mousse, it's airier than a mousse. It is something that Ferran Adrià was really, Ferran Adrià, it is this very famous Spanish chef that makes everything foamy and coming from I don't know where, and who unfortunately stopped cooking. But we'll make a foam out of just milk. It's a cappuccino, actually. We'll make a cappuccino foam to top our poached eggs to serve with the Jardinière. And instead of having any muffins or any bread of what sort, any sort, we'll make potato tuile. A tuile, you know, it's usually a cookie. It's a round little thing like that, which is crispy. So we'll do that with potato, which is, of course, gluten-free, not fat-free, because you'll notice we'll use duck fat to make it, which is so good. I'm always pro-fat. Fat is good, as long as it's a good fat. Huh? Yes, so we are ready. No questions, no questions. So what we start with, I want to explain to you. Everything I'm going to make today, we can make very quick. It's just a matter of organization. What you have to know when you put that together, anyway, I'll explain to you everything. I put together this little page on my website, Natural Balance Club, where I'll tell you all the details. So don't pay attention to the details right now, just follow my instructions. But we'll need the mango and the peach, or whatever fruits you like, the gelatin, and that's it, basically, and we have water over there. Okay. I'm so happy to have a Ninja. I love Ninja, it's my thing, I have it at home. So with a Ninja, you can use the bowl for one person like that. Put everything in there. If you want, you can use any type of blender, not especially a Ninja. So it's going to be noisy. Attention. Okay, the secret when you make a foam is that you will use just that with water. Okay, I'm going to put that back a little bit with the water just to sprinkle the gelatin on it. So it's going to make the foam hold later. In the meantime, I'm going to keep some of that cold, and I'm going to use that to put it directly in the microwave and to warm up a little bit. Voila. We just let it warm up very quickly because we need the gelatin to melt in the puree, okay? We'll check. Oh, it can be nice and, okay, not too much. Yeah, good. Ok. Alors, what about the gelatin in here? Okay, it's melting. Voila. Voila. Now, we add the warm one. It's very easy, huh, for the moment. Very easy. We dissolve the gelatin part in there. If you have a doubt, you can put it back in the mixer a little bit, but you know, it should be okay. Look at that. You know, if you like nice and tart things, you can also add lemon juice, or you can, I used water, but you could use, I don't know, lemon juice, orange juice, even mango juice, why not? Okay, we put that, voila, in our little bowl here. See how quick it was? Voila. You know what? it's kind of ready, because now is the trick. Alors, if you don't have that, invest, because really it's so fun to use. Okay, now is the tricky part. I don't know how I'm going to do it. The tricky part is to put everything back in there. Yeah, it works. Okay. La. I know it is so sexy, so glamorous to see the mango go in the... Voila. La. I can't wait to see the guys try that at the end. I'll grab George. You'll see George's face at the end. It's worth every wait. Okay. Alors, this little thing works with gas. Not any gas, huh? This gas. It's in there. We shake it. And then we stick it in the fridge for half an hour. That's why we started with that, because while that is getting nice and cold and ready, we just cook everything else. Okay, we are back for the Jardinière now. This is the most important part. So Jardinière is all about veggies. Huh? So before I start the veggies, I just have to, it's a matter of organization, to infuse my milk for the foam with the tarragon. I wanted to show you that, so you know, a nice pinch of dried tarragon in there. Okay, I just add enough milk, like we have about a cup of milk in here. And I'm just gonna let that, yeah, the milk was hot. Now I just need to, voila, turn it off, finished, and it's gonna infuse. You know, infusion is just about having something hot, adding something dry in there, and you just let it set, you know. It's gonna, the milk is warm enough, it's gonna just infuse in there. And then you'll see at the end, no, you won't see, but you'll do it and you'll see, at the end, the foam will have this fragrance of tarragon, and we'll add the truffle oil at the end. So, back to the veggies. I hope you guys already know how to peel something, you know, like peeling a carrot. You'll just cut our, very easy, don't make it, you don't need to make it fancy. We cut nice little slices like that. Okay. And simply dice it like that, okay? You have your little cubes. Huh? So I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna cube all my turnips, slice my carrots, and I'll show you how to start the Jardinière in the cooking. Okay, I'll come back. Hey, so we are back for this famous coconut crisp or tuile or whatever you like. It's just crispy and delicious. Very important to have that little thing here. I know that you guys you usually use it for your cookies, but I took the small ones. You'll see why. So if you don't have almond essential oil, which is not so easy to find, you can use flavor, almond flavor, but that is much better. You just need 1 drop. It's better, so you don't have to add some liquid to it. You know, you don't want to add liquid. So at least 1 drop of that gives a lot of flavor. And cocoa nibs. I don't know if you already had that, but cocoa nibs. Try it. You won't go back to chocolate chips. Oh, it's not the same thing. You can mix up both of everything together. Alors, what we need first. Alors, what did I do? I cracked my egg directly on the table. Yeah, because this way you have less chances of having shell going in your whites. Okay, you separate that. Okay, and you do it here. Okay, and you put your whites in here, and we'll do something absolutely unhuman. We'll whisk our whites by hand. Can you believe that? I'm a superwoman. I have enough arms to beat my own eggs by myself. I know, that is hyper sexy, isn't it? To me, I find it very, very sexy. Look at that. So the thing is, why do we beat it by hand? It's because we don't want it to be too stiff first. We want to stop at the right moment, and anyway, it's always useful to beat some eggs sometimes. It's good for your arms, it's good for your pecs. It makes you more appreciative of your result. See that? This is what we want. How long did it take me? Almost nothing. See? Bon. 1/4 cup of sugar. Alors, if you don't want to use sugar in there, you can use xylitol. Xylitol is a substitute that is actually suitable for any people who cannot have sugar, like diabetics and everything. It's good because it's actually good for your belly. It's an antifungal, natural antifungal. Okay, see? So complicated. So complicated. And the drop. Voila, 1 drop. Can you imagine if you want to add the same level of flavor as that, you have to use, I don't know, maybe a good tablespoon of flavor, almond flavor? Bon, if you have no choice, do it, but really, if you can use the essential oil, it's much better. And if you don't know what to do, ask me, I'll tell you all about how to use it for your health, okay? Alors, easy. Ah oui, alors, what I use in here is, well, it's a little bit old now. It's an old silpat. It's a silicone type of mat. Voilà. So it doesn't stick. Theoretically, mine is getting old now, so I should change it. See, you spread your little crisp like that. Thin. Okay. Oh, I'm going to make a whole bunch of them, so it's going to take a while. So we'll come back when these are in the oven. Okay. Okay, guys, so we are ready. I just started cutting my onion because I need to put something in my duck fat in there. But all the veggies are cut. Là. My peas are ready. And I'm going to see how I cut my onion. Easy. No need to cut your fingers for that. Up. In there. Up. In my fat. And you just have to let your onion a little bit, getting translucent. I'll add a little piece of garlic that will melt in there. And I have this bay leaf. I add water just to cover it. Voila, my salt, flour. Alors, now, we have to grate this potato. You know how to peel a potato, so I didn't need to show you how to peel a potato. I mean, you peel a potato with a peeler. Okay, we grate that by hand, the same as if you were peeling carrots for a carrot cake. You know, I do that very often because my kids love eggs Benedict, but my way, which means instead of using English muffins, we use grated potatoes like that to put our poached eggs on it. And the Hollandaise, of course. But so today I show you my way, and instead of the Hollandaise, we'll make this foam, truffle foam. Voila, ready? So all of that goes in there. And no, you don't need to add anything to it. No, 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 no. You don't need to add eggs and flour and I don't know what. No dough, no. You just want pure potato with tiny bit of salt. Il y en a le salt. Voilà, salt. Or eventually we can add a little bit of parsley for the color because it's nice looking. Voilà, toc. Little bit of parsley. Up. If you want, you can also grate a little bit of carrots and add to it. Or you can do it with sweet potatoes. I already did it. Very, very good sweet potatoes. Okay. Là. You know, it's ready in here. And not too long before the end, when that is ready and everything, we'll cook it. And that's it. Voila. I'm going to take care of cleaning up around me and we come back to make the little the almond crisp that we could do. Okay, we are back and now is really the time to add our peas because look at the Jardinière, you know, the water has evaporated, so wow, it's right on time for our peas. I'm going to stir it quickly, put back my lid on and let it cook slowly. Voila. If it wants, yeah, like that. So look at the cookies. No, they are not cooked. I have to put them in the oven. Right there, 325. And now it's time to add some vinegar to the water. This water is to poach the eggs, okay? If you never poached yourself some eggs, I'll show you how to make it. But I have some, well, you can use alcohol, vinegar, something like that. But here I always have cider vinegar, you know, so I put cider vinegar in there. Here we have our pan with my trusted duck fat, nice and hot. And so I'm going to show you how to make my little tuile. You know, as for a cookie, you use that. Up. And you, voila. Spread it like that. Voila. I know some guys are gonna be nice and happy to taste that. Here. Voila. Look at that, isn't it cute? Voila. Okay, alors. Now, let's see this water. When you poach eggs, what is very important is that the water is not boiling, not completely boiling. Bon, that they are going, I'm going to make them a little bit, voila, slower than that. You can have a nice heat to crisp them and start the cooking process and then lower it a little bit. But the water here, let me see if I can have it. Yeah, it should be good, it should be good. Let me see here how it's going. Smells good. In there. I'm gonna add a little bit of heat here. Voila. Alors, look at that water. Now, a trick when you make poached eggs is you break them in a cup like that, because this way you have a nice handle, you don't burn yourself while you put them in there. And you need a spoon. I'll show you why. Alors, let's see. Yeah, you have little bubbles in there. Okay. I'm gonna make the water move a little bit. And up, put our egg. And we make the water swirl. Voila. So it wraps. Can you see how it wraps the egg white? Okay? You're wrapping the egg white in here. If it were bubbling, it would completely mess up the whole process. But you don't need to make something hyper round and hyper beautiful. You know, when you see eggs that are completely nice and round, usually they are using molds. But when you make it freestyle like that, it's also beautiful. Okay, look at that. So you want the egg to stay in there for about 4 minutes. So we'll make another one. Voila. We make it swirl. Hop là. And voila, we wrap the egg. Voila. See? Okay. Beautiful. Now we need something to, what we'll do is, when the eggs are ready, we'll transfer them in this little cocotte. But before, we want some butter in the Jardinière. Look at that! It's finished. You know, when you smell that, to me this is spring. It is so springy. You know, the worst is, I didn't think of that by myself. It's something my dad used to make every spring, all the time. But you know, since I've been living in this country for so long, I maybe forgot about it. But it's a friend of mine. I was telling her, what should I make them that is very springy? And she said, and she's American, Jardinière. But of course, Jardinière. Voilà. Okay, alors you put a little bit of Jardinière on the bottom, like that. And now that your eggs are ready, voila, you pick up your egg. See? Allez, let's put 2. No jealous. We drain it. 2 eggs. Voila. And then what we'll do is, let's put that away. Okay. Voila. Beautiful plate. Ah, these need to be turned up. Look at that. Voila. Okay. We keep the Jardinière on the heat. We're gonna keep that, you know, maybe we can cover that so it stays warm. Voila. It's a good way to keep it covered. And in the meantime, we're gonna quickly make our little foam because we're gonna need it to serve everything. Okay, I know I have that in here. Yes, look at that. It's my foam tool. Okay. Alors, but before, the missing ingredient, a little bit of truffle oil. Okay, very easy, the foam. Look at that. Look at that. Concentrated flavors. Here we go, concentrated flavors. Voila. Now, everything must be quick. Okay. We have the Jardinière. Et voilà. Ah! Never forget. Voilà, Jardinière de légumes with little potato twills and truffle foam, and under the truffle foam, poached eggs. What is better for spring? Huh? Look at that. Voilà. Gonna do it. Make it. You have to make it and try it, and you have to tell me what you think. Okay, I come back when I'm finished with that and ready for the tuile. We left these little tuile raw and look at that now. You know, after about 10-15 minutes in the oven, they are just perfect. The mousse is right there. So I wanted to show you it's a foam. Look at that. It's a foam and it worked. So it is just mango, no egg whites, no nothing, and it's very foamy, no cream, it's just pure mango. George, where are you? I need you to try that. Really, try that. Come on. I need everyone to see your baby face trying that.
You know, I've been back there directing your show, but I had to come out from
exactly.
out
you
of
cannot,
the...
là.
Okay.
Try that là.
Okay, so what do? We take this...
Alors, whatever you want. Voilà. Huh? Guys, this is fat-free, this is gluten-free, virtually sugar-free, and it's dangerous. Huh? Dangerous, huh? Do it because really it is so easy. Why bother? Why bother making something that you make all the time? That could become something new to make all the time, but at least it changed a little bit. Okay. See you next time. Send me your notes, and don't forget I put all the recipes with all the detail on naturalbalanceclub.com, and you'll find the link right under this video. Okay.
Thanks for watching.